Hello, everyone, and welcome to my Bachelor Nation 24 channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. ABP Matt Brown shares his secret to overcoming challenges. Former Alaskan Bush People star Matt Brown stays in touch with his fans on social media. He left ABP a few years back during a period of controversy surrounding him and the show's producers. However, he remains active on Instagram as part of his recovery process and also makes YouTube videos. Matt recently posted a text message to his fans, which is different from his usual videos. In this, he explained how he overcomes challenges, and here is what Matt had to say. Matt Brown talks overcoming challenges. Matt Brown usually posts daily videos where he talks directly to his Alaskan Bush People fans. However, on Thursday, Matt posted a simple photo of himself sitting in a chair in the living room of his home in Washington. He then wrote a message to his fans and finished off with a Bible verse. Matt mentioned in the post that it was a long day there, but a good one for him. He said that he was thinking about how having confidence helps him get through challenging moments in his life. Matt said that by remaining confident in his abilities, he is able to give maximum effort to get things done, even if it is something he is unfamiliar with. He finished with the classic John 3:16 Bible verse. Matt is likely going strong in his work right now. He works close to his home on a farm. In his spare time, he also creates videos for his YouTube page, which he has monetized. These videos often show Matt on adventures as he goes up the mountain and explores different areas of Washington. Matt Brown remains estranged from his family. Matt Brown is still estranged from his family, which causes even more stress to his life at times. He talked a great deal earlier in the year about the estrangement around the anniversary of his dad Billy's death. In a recent TikTok post, someone asked Bear Brown about Matt, and Bear said that Matt didn't want to associate with the family. Strangely enough, in Bear's recent Instagram post about getting back together with Raven and his kids, Matt actually was one of the people who liked his post. The production of Alaskan Bush People fired Matt from the show after two women accused Matt of sexual assault. No charges were brought against Matt. But things got bad when Matt accused producers of supplying him with drugs, feeding his addiction. After Matt left the show, he checked himself into rehab. He has since cleaned himself up and has moved on with his life, away from his family and the Alaskan Bush People television show. Matt Brown, a name synonymous with resilience and success, sat comfortably in his sunlit office, exuding an aura of calm confidence. As the CEO of ABP Industries, his journey to the top was anything but smooth. He's not just a business magnate, he's a master storyteller. And today, he's sharing the secret to his success, particularly how he overcame the numerous challenges that threatened to derail his career and life. Challenges. Matt begins, leaning back in his leather chair, are the crucibles where true leaders are forged. They're not obstacles. They're opportunities in disguise. His voice is measured, his words chosen with the precision of a seasoned orator. He knows that the story of his ascent is more than just a narrative. It's a beacon of hope for those who tread the rocky paths of ambition. Matt's journey started in a modest neighborhood where resources were scarce, but dreams were abundant. From a young age, he was fascinated by how things worked, taking apart gadgets, fixing broken appliances, and creating contraptions from spare parts. This curiosity blossomed into a passion for engineering, but his path was strewn with hardships. I remember the first real challenge I faced. Matt recounts, his eyes distant with nostalgia. It was during my sophomore year in college. My father lost his job, and suddenly the dream of graduating seemed impossible. Financial instability threatened to cut short his education. But Matt was not one to back down. He took on multiple part-time jobs, from tutoring to working the night shift at a local factory. Each task was a stepping stone, each paycheck a lifeline. Those were tough times, he admits, but they taught me the value of perseverance and hard work. I learned that when you're pushed to the edge, you discover strengths you never knew you had. This period also taught him to manage time effectively, a skill that would prove invaluable in his future endeavors. Graduating with honors, Matt landed a job at a prestigious engineering firm. But even in a corporate environment, the challenges didn't cease. He quickly realized that technical knowledge alone wasn't enough. Navigating office politics, dealing with difficult colleagues, and handling high-stakes projects required a different set of skills: emotional intelligence, leadership, and strategic thinking. One of the biggest challenges was a project that was failing spectacularly, Matt recalls. The project was over budget, behind schedule, and the client was furious. It was a defining moment. I took a deep breath and decided to tackle the problem head-on. Called for an all-hands meeting, and instead of pointing fingers, I encouraged everyone to speak openly about what went wrong and how we could fix it. This approach, rooted in transparency and collaboration, turned the tide. The team rallied, ideas flowed, and within weeks, the project was back on track. That experience taught me the power of collective effort and the importance of creating a culture where people feel safe to express their ideas and concerns. Matt's rise through the corporate ranks continued, but he felt a growing desire to create something of his own. This led to the founding of ABP Industries. Starting ABP was a leap of faith, he admits. I had a vision, but no guarantees. The early days were a roller coaster of emotions, excitement, fear, frustration, and joy. Securing funding was the first major hurdle. Investors were skeptical, Matt says with a wry smile. They saw a young entrepreneur with big dreams and little experience. I had to convince them that my vision was not just a dream but a viable business. He spent countless hours refining his pitch, demonstrating his commitment, and showcasing his technical expertise. The breakthrough came when a seasoned investor saw potential in Matt's persistence and innovative ideas. That first investment was a game changer, Matt acknowledges. It was a vote of confidence that fueled our initial growth. However, the journey was far from smooth. The industry was fiercely competitive, and economic downturns posed constant threats. There were times when I doubted myself, Matt confesses. But each setback was a lesson in disguise. I learned to adapt, to innovate, and to never lose sight of the bigger picture. One of the most profound challenges came when ABP was on the brink of bankruptcy. It was the darkest period of my career, he recalls, the memory still vivid. We had invested heavily in a new technology that didn't take off as expected. Our cash flow dried up, and layoffs seemed inevitable. Matt's response to this crisis was a testament to his leadership. Instead of panicking, he gathered his team and laid out the situation transparently. I asked for their trust and commitment to work together to find a solution. We cut unnecessary expenses, renegotiated contracts, and pivoted our business strategy. The turnaround was miraculous. Within a year, ABP not only recovered but also emerged stronger and more resilient. That experience reinforced my belief in the power of a united team and the importance of staying agile in the face of adversity. Today, ABP Industries is a leader in its field, known for its innovation and employee-centric culture. Matt's journey, marked by relentless perseverance and an unyielding spirit, serves as an inspiration to many. Overcoming challenges is not about avoiding them. Matt concludes, his voice filled with conviction. It's about facing them head-on, learning from them, and emerging stronger. Every challenge is a stepping stone to success, a lesson waiting to be learned. As Matt Brown's story illustrates, the path to success is rarely straightforward. It is a winding road filled with obstacles that test our limits and shape our character. By embracing these challenges, we discover our true potential and pave the way for a future defined not by our struggles, but by our triumphs.